Ladies and gentlemen, the more I learn, the more that quote in the Matrix starts to make more and more sense. Ah, ignorance is bliss. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Ignorance truly is bliss. When I was young, minding my own business, being a hooligan, you know, causing trouble here and there, not caring about anything, I was having fun. I was ignorant. Nothing mattered. The whole world felt like it was mine until I started learning, until I started reading, educating myself, trying to see the world for what it is, trying to see how power works, how money works. Why do people do things that they do? Why do people think that the way that they think? You know? I wanted to learn, and I'm still learning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna sit here and say I have learned all of this. I'm still learning. I'm still in the process of learning. Because knowledge is something that you will seek for the rest of your life and never coming to an end. And that's the beauty of knowledge. It always keeps you on your toe, and it gives your brain something to keep itself active with. With that being said, let me go ahead and just share this little news because this is the second time I've seen it actually. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yep, it has been proven. Just in, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino says, I'll never be the same after learning what I've learned. We cannot run a republic like this. Let me just go ahead and clean my glasses after that, powerful statement. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just go ahead and just get straight to the point. We got powerful people out there who are doing child sacrifice. They also do a lot of magic. If you want to know the idea of why they think magic is all that, learn from Aleister Crowley. It didn't start with them, but he will be a good start. They do a lot of stuff that they're trying to, force into society. For example, child sacrifice, abortion. Wow. You don't think they have correlation, do you? They do. Instead of coming out and then doing a massive child sacrifice in front of us, rather what they do is they put it in a wrap. You know what I mean? They sell you the idea that, oh, if you have an unwanted baby, then just go lay down on the hospital and have a doctor just away. Child sacrifice. That's what they mask it as. And so they promote abortion in society. Next, sex. They use sex as, as also a means of gaining some sort of supernatural power out there. And what do we know about sex? Well, it is widespread throughout society. I mean, you got how many porn sites out there? OnlyFans out there. Even if you decide to avoid all of that, let's say for the sake of argument, you are somebody who is not on the internet and chose to just stay off the internet because you're old. Guess what? When you go outside, you got half naked women walking around with clothes so tight that you can read every part of the body, leaving nothing to the imaginations. Causing what? That desire in the brain to just fire up. And now you're yawning to go sleep with the women. So everywhere you go, everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, it's there waiting for you. There are dark people out there that are ruling over us. These people believe that, their God is the devil. I mean, we've all seen Baphomet. We've all seen, not even seen, we've all heard of, conspiracy theories of celebrities worshiping devils. You know what I mean? It doesn't just stop with them or start with them. This goes on a far higher, level than we can possibly imagine. So the fact that Dan Bongino decided to come and say this, I believe him 100%. There are things out there that we don't know nothing about. It's a crazy world we're living in. And if you're not on your toe, well, you're going to be one of those who falls in the trap. Ladies and gentlemen, I was able to find the quote that Dan Bongino, the full quote, I should say. All right. And this is it right here. Let me go ahead and read that to you guys so that way you don't have to read it. Just listen to me. By the way, I speak multiple languages, so please bear with me. During my tenure here as a deputy director of the FBI, I have reportedly replied to you that things are happening that might not be immediately visible, but they are happening. The director and I are committed to stomp out public corruption and the political weaponization of both law enforcement and intelligence operation. It is a priority for us, but what I have learned in this course of our properly predicted and necessary investigation into these information matter has shocked me down to my core, and we cannot run a republic like this. I'll never be the same after learning what I've learned. We are going to conduct these righteous and proper investigation by the book and in accordance with the law. We are going to get the answer we all deserve. As with any investigation, I cannot predict where it will land, but I can promise you an honest and dignified effort at truth. Not my truth or your truth, but the truth. God bless America and all who defends her. Respectfully, Dan. Man, um, yeah, there you go. That's the full letter of what he went ahead and said. Later.